like.
Okay. Hi, this is Cynthia Horner from Right On Digital, and I am here with London Brown, and he plays Marvin on Raising Kanan. And as we start, can you breathe for us? Because everybody talks about the scene where you.
Yeah, I have Marvin is trying to, what I do in real life, I'm always encouraging people to slow down and process. Just, take your time.
Thank you. Now, I belong to several Facebook groups where they talk about Raising Kanan. And one of the comments that some of the fans make is that Marvin's always eating.
Yes.
What do you have to say about that?
You know, I think the fans of the show just don't understand the process of, of an actor and what we're doing. So the thing about that, that was a clear choice that I brought to the writer and creator of the show. Shout out to Sasha Penn. And I basically just wanted to make sure that Marvin remained interesting even without lines. That was my personal choice. And that's just something that I learned from theater. And so for me, I just made that, Marvin eating is no different than Marvin keeping a nice haircut. It's in his proclivity, so it's that's the actor's choice. But as far as the character, I just decided to make Marvin, a foodie kind of a guy because I like food. So I just brought me to Marvin, and I think people, I guess, enjoy that part of Marvin.
Oh, they definitely do. People, you need to go to these Facebook groups so you can see what they say about you. Now, you had an interesting scene with Jukebox where you all had the fight. How did you get in character for that particular scene? Because it kind of resonates with people because it kind of was the end of your relationship with her to some degree, even though you did try to make amends.
Well, with that, the research with that, I just spoke to a lot of folks that I knew that were LGBTQ, and I just asked them first if it was real, or if the show was if the writer was just dramatizing the show. But they told me that it was real, and that children come out to their parents, and sometimes it turns out that way. But also, it's just understanding what we were in 91. Right now, everyone is very liberal. Everyone just do what they want to do. 91, especially in the Black household, that wasn't the go-to thing. It wasn't very common to just have that be the thing mentioned. And in Marvin's case, he kind of discovered it and still didn't quite know what was really going on. But, Marvin is a work in progress. So, I've never had to deal with that. I don't have any children, but I do know what it's like to be upset. So it was just a matter of, I guess working my version of being upset and then amplifying it to another level. I don't ever get, really, I've been upset before, but I don't function in that space. I don't really know as far as just going to that degree to get domestic or, and get all violent, stuff like that. But I understand in his mindset, Marvin just was caught off guard with that whole thing. And so he just snapped, and he went there.
Okay. Now we're going to have to wrap this up, but what is it like being a sex symbol? Because the fans are going crazy over you talking about how handsome you are and that kind of thing. So how does it make you feel?
If anybody looking at me, I just say, hey, to be honest with you, I think people are attracted to the energy. I don't really think it's me. It's just people feel the good vibes and that sort of thing. So, humbly, I'm like, all right, that's, thank you. I don't know. That's cool if people feel that way. But I really think it's energy though. So I'm glad people can connect to the energy.
Okay. Well, I want to thank you for this interview with Right On Digital. We've had you on our platform before. We plan to have you again. We love you. And we've got our fingers crossed that you make it through this season, because there's some crazy stuff happening on the set.
Yes, yes. Thank you so kindly. I appreciate you.
Okay, have a good day.
Thank you.
Okay, goodbye.